Good evening, dear friends in Christ. Today, we have received an invitation, a very powerful invitation from someone very dear to us. I remember the incident that took place just after my ordination as a priest. The first parish I was working at, just about a week, I was one day and the parish receptionist called me that someone wants to see me. And I said to her, I don't have any appointment today. And she says, Father, this woman has been crying. She said it is very important. And I rushed out to see her. And I asked her, how did you get the address to this place, to the parish? And he said, Father, it's a long story. She was captivated by a write-up because in my invitation card during my ordination, and I wrote the prayer of St. Francis, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. And that is my motto. I wrote in the invitation card, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. And she picked the card. She was not a Catholic. She was a Christian, but a Pentecostal. And she was reading the whole stuff, reading the information, I will be ordained in this parish and the so-so time, the date. And he turned the back of the invitation and wrote and saw the prayer, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. She was captivated with the wordings of the prayer. And she took the invitation. Lo and behold, the invitation was outdated because the ordination has already taken place. And all she could do was to trust me. And today, she's a Catholic. And today, when I was reflecting about the gospel, and where Jesus said, come to me, all who labor, and I will give you rest. It is a very powerful invitation. The thing is, who is God inviting? An invitation card is always addressed to someone or a group of people. And the question remains, who is Jesus inviting? Jesus says in today's gospel, come to me, all who labor. Jesus is inviting me. And where is the location? Jesus. And what is the occasion? To rest. And I will give you rest. Jesus is not inviting us to a wedding ceremony. He is not inviting us to a priestly ordination. He is not inviting us to a birthday party. He is inviting us to rest. So the invitee is Jesus. The occasion is to rest. And the date and time is now. No waste of time. Now. And what does Jesus mean by, I will give you rest? What rest is he inviting us to have? It is not the rest from work. It is rest from so many things. And who is Jesus inviting? Me. Jesus is inviting Father Clement. And why is Jesus inviting me? Why not invite everyone? Because I worry a lot. I worry. There are many things that trouble me. In life, everyone worries. Everyone has one difficulty or the other. And I use myself as an example. I worry a lot. So the message is not for me. Sorry, the message is for me and not for you. Jesus is inviting me to rest. To rest from my worries. To rest from my unforgiveness. To rest from my hatred. To rest from addiction. There are so many things to rest from. So many of us put our hearts at worry. And this is just a free invitation. Very free invitation. And the date is now, today. As you hear the word today, Jesus wants you to rest. There can never be rest when there is unforgiveness. There can never be rest when we have grudges in our minds. There can never be rest when we gossip with one another. There can never be rest when we soak ourselves in addiction, immoralities. There can never be rest when we worry a lot about sickness. There can never be rest when we don't know God. There can never be rest when there is no love in our homes. And Jesus is calling us today. Come, I will give you rest. Come, you will find unforgiveness. Come, you will find forgiveness. Come. If your hearts are filled with hatred, I will give you love. I will teach you how to love. I will teach you how to forgive. I will teach you how to stop so many things, so many addictions. And I will teach you how not to worry for that sickness. Some worry about death. And because so many people don't know Christ, when they have one problem or the other, the next option is to take their lives. Suicide. And Jesus is calling you today. Come and offload all your burdens. Come and pour out all your burden. That is a divine invitation. That is one of the most important invitations. It has no date. It has no expiry date. The date, the day, the time is now. Stop worrying. Why worry when you can pray? Why worry when you have life? Why worry when you don't know the future? The life you want to take today may be the best of life you can enjoy tomorrow. The sickness you worry about today may not be there tomorrow. Jesus is calling you. When your hearts are troubled, when you have failed relationships, when you have failed marriages, Jesus is calling you, don't worry. Come to me. Pray to me. Talk to me, and I will give you rest. And he says, my yoke is easy, my burden is light. And what is the yoke of God? My yoke is that you keep my commandments. Very easy to keep. There is a level you will go in spirituality, and you find the commandments of God very easy to keep. And Jesus says, my burden is light. Previous Sundays, he told us, carry your cross and follow me. And today he's telling us, my burden is light. I want to tell you about St. Augustine. St. Augustine is now a saint of the church. But he lived a life of sin. He lived a life of immorality. That his mother prayed for so many years for his conversion. And when St. Augustine was converted, he tested Christianity. He came close to God. And there was a testimony he gave. Our souls are restless until they rest in God. Our souls are restless until they rest in God. And Jesus is calling you today. Come to me. I will give you rest. Do not worry. No problem is worth your life. No problem is worth taking any life. Because no problem created you. No problem made life. And no problem should take your life. Only if you answer the invitation of Jesus. Come to me, and I will give you rest. Peace be with you.